You're wrong, Father. And I resent your assumption that I wanted to sleep with Teresa.
Oh, come off it, Ethan. Don't tell me that while you and Teresa were at the ballet, you didn't have one thought, not even a fleeting desire to take her to bed.
Absolutely not.
For God's sake, why? What were you thinking?
You know very well I was at the ballet representing the family because it was a Crane Industries event. I told you, Gwen was working. Mother insisted I take Teresa.
Yes. You told me all that. Unfortunately, I believe you never laid a hand on her.
Unfortunately? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I wish you had at least given it a thought. It might prove that you have some of my blood in your veins and not just your mother's ice water.
I am a man, Father, with blood in my veins. I have desires just like any other man. But I reserve my passion only for Gwen, the woman I'm going to marry.
That's just the point. Of course you're going to marry Gwen. I mean, that's the very reason that you should sow a few wild oats while you're still free.
Look, that may be the way you did things back in your day, but it's different now. I don't need to sow any oats.
Think twice, my boy, before you commit yourself. I mean, you think about that curvaceous and lovely Teresa. She wouldn't say no to you.
I think she would. She knows how I feel about Gwen. In fact, she helped me make the decision to ask Gwen to marry me sooner than later.
Teresa did that?
Yes. And as I told you, she's in love with another man. And even if I was a player, I would not try to take a woman from another man. Have I made myself perfectly clear, Father?
Oh, I understand what you're saying, Ethan. I'm still not convinced it's the truth. It will go no further than this room if you tell me.
Tell you what?
The truth. There must have been a moment when you fantasized about taking Teresa to bed.
I did not fantasize about taking Teresa to bed, not for one moment.
I still find that hard to believe.
Father, I love Gwen, and I'm going to propose to her as soon as the engagement ring I want is ready.
Good. It's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Then why did you want me to go to bed with Teresa?
Oh, son, I just wanted you to have a little fun before you got into this marriage. I mean, of course, I'm very supportive of your marriage to Gwen. It's a good merger. It'll be great for Crane Industries, and...
That's not why I'm marrying Gwen. I would never give up my happiness for the business or money, or for the family empire.
Those are very idealistic words, Ethan.
Maybe so, but it's a fact. That's not who I am. How could you even think I would do that?
Well, it happens, Ethan. I'm very glad you're in love with Gwen. It'll make the rest of your life easier being married to her. But it might be wise to mend your fences with her.
Well, you didn't help matters, Father, by making her think I have a thing for Teresa. She already has her own ideas on the subject.
Wait, you mean Gwen already suspected something was going on between you and Teresa without my input?
Yes.
Now, don't worry about it. There isn't a woman alive who isn't threatened by another young, beautiful woman.
But I don't want her to feel threatened.
Well, then why don't you have a nice romantic dinner here? A little candlelight, fire in the fireplace. Ivy and I are going out tonight, so you'll have the whole place to yourselves.
That's the first sensible thing you've said all day, Dad.
Could be the perfect occasion to let Gwen know in no uncertain terms that Teresa is not in your heart or your mind, that Teresa is no threat to her.
You two were talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I want to know what you were saying.
Actually, we were saying what romantic you are.
Oh, sounds like I have a lot to live up to.
Don't worry, darling. I like you just the way you are.
Well, that's good, because what you see is what you get. Oh, Gwen, your parents called. They left a message for you to call them. It sounded important.
Okay, I better call him back. I'm sure they just want to make sure I'm home early tonight. We have a business meeting with our attorney.
Okay. Well, you can use the phone in my room.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Teresa, I know I shouldn't ask you this, but how is it that you and Gwen were talking about me?
We were just talking about the ballet, and then I told Gwen how grateful I was that you took me.
Oh, it was my pleasure, believe me.
Was it?
Of course. I mean, I got a kick out of seeing you enjoy the ballet through your eyes. And I'm glad that we're close enough friends that you could confide in me about that guy you're in love with. So, how's it going anyway?
I'm making progress. At least I hope so. Someday, I'll know how much I love him.
I hope it happens soon. And I hope you have many more nights like the night at the ballet. Nights that light up your eyes and fill with wonder.
I hope so, too. I'd like nothing more.
Me too. Teresa, could you arrange a romantic dinner for me?
You want me to arrange a romantic dinner for you tonight?
Well, I'm sure you can manage it. I want it to be a special night for a man and a woman. All right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Teresa.
Sure. He wants us to have a romantic dinner tonight?
Ethan, I just spoke to my parents and they canceled the meeting for tonight.
I know. It was at my request.
You arranged for me to be free tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I want to be alone with the woman I love. You.
Oh.
Well, well.
Mr. Crane. Ethan. Well, do you approve?
It looks fantastic. As if you read my mind and knew exactly what I wanted.
It's what I wanted, too.
That girl's got great taste.
Most bewitching eyes.
Father, please, don't start.
Oh, come on, Ethan. You have to admit her eyes are astonishing.
I didn't notice. Now, can we drop this subject, Father? We've already had this discussion.
I just want to know one thing off the record. I mean, can you honestly say that you can look into those eyes and not be affected?
Yes, I can honestly say.
Well, then you're a better man than I. But do me a favor. Next time you're alone with Teresa, take a good long look in those eyes. You tell me if I'm wrong.
Father, just cut it out, will you?
Just indulge your old man. Take a look into Teresa's eyes and tell me if I'm being ridiculous.
Isn't Mother waiting for you in the car? Good night, Father.
Good night, Ethan. Enjoy your evening.
Ethan,
I'll have this open in a minute.
is everything all right? I mean, is this really what you wanted? I wanted it to be perfect.
Oh, it looks just fine.
Just fine? Really?
Yes. It looks exquisite. Absolutely exquisite eyes.